Hello, 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 hello. Hello to my Jaffa Distinguished Men. This is Jaffa Distinguished Men, hosted by SharenD. And tonight the question is, what does my skin need? What does my skin need? Oh, I guess it's telling me something. I'm telling you, I've been having some interesting episodes going on with my Facebook Live lately, so I don't know what's up. But nevertheless, we're going to get through this tonight because I want to answer that question for you. What does my skin need? In fact, that's a question that several of the men on this group have asked me. What does my skin need? Okay, we've talked about how to prevent razor bumps. We've talked about many other things that pertain to skincare specifically for men. Tonight, it's really not specific for men. It's specific for human beings. I'm going to show you the absolute top thing that your skin needs. Dun, da, da, da. Water. Very simple. No matter what your skincare issues are, water is the answer to the half of the question. Water hydrates, it carries oxygen, it cleanses, it is a miracle wonder drug, so to speak. So if you're having any skin issues, even if you are not, I would tell you need 5 to 8 glasses of water a day. If you are already a water drinker, you need to increase it by 8 ounces more a day just to make your skin happy. But on top of that, there are some other things that your skin needs. I'm going to take a little bit of sip of this water. First thing I would say is you have to have proper cleansing. Jaffa has a number of products that will accommodate that are specific for men. We have a deep cleansing daily face rub. Not going to hold it up so you can read it because lately Facebook Live has been mirroring the image, so you wouldn't be able to read it. But it is a deep cleansing daily facial wash, and it is like a nice creamy gel. It lathers up as you put water with it, and it does clean very well. We also have a soothing shaving gel. When I've talked to you before about hair bumps and shaving, I have suggested, I believe, that if you're having difficulty with hair bumps, you want to try instead of some harsher substances, the gels, because it is a little bit more gentle. And then we have the moisturizer, which I don't seem to have up here. The moisturizer has, of course, SPF to protect from environmental factors. Let me tell you this: African American, Hispanic, Latino, Asian, doesn't matter. Our environment has changed. The ozone layer is open, more effects from UV rays and so forth, and just the carcinogenics that are in our environment. So we need to protect our skin from that. So sunscreen is still an imperative part of that, being able to protect our skin. Moisturizing, of course. Now, those products that are specific for our men's line are specific for our men's line. If you have, I hope I've popped back on and just right in time, but if you have if you have issues with your skin, they're scrolling some things on there I can't see. I would suggest that you look at what those issues are and treat them specifically for those issues. That would be a skincare system that addresses specifically what your needs are. If your skin is oily, we have a line called mattifying, and what it does is it controls the oil so that it's not just laying on your skin and causing infection, because it can do just that. So the first step would be cleansing. You would use a cleanser. This cleanser is a combination. So if you have dry skin or oily skin, it is a more of a creamy gel, a little bit more creamy gel than the men's line. And it specifically deals with evening out the complexion. So like if you have areas on your face that are oily, and if you have areas that are dry, it will balance those out. Now, if your whole face is oily, then you would go with the mattifying. If your whole face is dry, then I would recommend that you utilize the one that is for hydrating. So whether you're not sure or if you have extremely sensitive, we have one line that is specifically for extremely sensitive. But let me say this, men's skin is a little thicker than women's. So generally, most men wouldn't necessarily need the one that's for sensitive skin. We could look at either the oily, the mattifying, or the combination. So the things that our skin needs: water. It needs to be cleansed. It needs to be toned. Why? The toning actually closes up the pores. So when you're cleaning your skin, your pores are going to open up, and preferably what's going to happen is the dirt and the grime and oils and all of those things that are on there are going to come out with the cleanser. So the toner is to then close up those pores so that your skin is back to being able to protect, which is its main function, is protection of our body, of our organs, of our everything. So the toner closes those pores up so that you are, and it gets any little traces of any extra kinds of dirt or grime that might be on there. Then the fourth thing that you need, because we've got water, we've got cleanser, we've got toner, would be a moisturizer. This one is for the combination and has an SPF 15, which is probably adequate for most people. Anywhere from 50. 15 is kind of low, but I wouldn't, just wouldn't go any lower than that for sure. And then it also has the option of having a night cream. So you would do those same processes. I would tell you, if you are someone and you know yourself that you're not going to do it twice a day, I would suggest that you go with the night cream, just to be able to water, cleanse, tone, and then moisturize. Because the night when you sleep, whether you're a day sleeper, nighttime sleeper, when you sleep, your skin does this process of cleaning. Your skin has a process that it goes through, that it actually repairs and nurtures and cleanses and so forth. And so by making sure that you start with a clean slate when you go to bed, helps your skin to be able to complete that process in the most effective way. So if you know yourself and you know you're not going to do twice a day, then I would suggest going with taking your cleanser toner and the night cream so that you can keep that cleanse, keep that process going the most effectively. Then I would say, for the purposes of shaving, a gel. You wouldn't need the cleanser because you've got this cleanser in this system. A skincare system works by integrating the products to work together. The cleanser you can use, of course, you can cleanse it and that's it. But the most effective would be cleansing, which is going to open the pores, toning, which is going to get the rest of any of the little bit of dirt or grime off, and any oil, and close your pores. But if you cleanse, you have to moisturize. You have to give it back something to keep it from being dry. That's just the way it is. Protect your skin. Love your skin. Care for your skin. It's the only one you're going to get. That's it. And it can help us to get through the years in a perfect condition, free of bumps and bruises and so forth. If you have other kinds of issues where you have poor texture, where you've had maybe acne or bumps or the razor bumps or so forth, and you have like surface issues where it's not smooth, it's not a flat surface, there are the Royal Jelly products, which we are the Royal Jelly company. I am a Royal Jelly addict. I love the Royal Jelly. It is one of the absolute best moisturizers that we have. That's on the market, not just our company, but on the market, Royal Jelly. Let me just tell you a little bit about Royal Jelly. Royal Jelly is made by the worker bees. It's fed to the queen bee. That is what actually accounts for her living 40 times longer than the other bees and getting 40 times bigger than the other bees. It is a regenerating syrup. It's a rehydrating serum. It is a serum that's filled with amino acids and every vitamin except for vitamin K. It's not, K is the only one in there, not in there. It's been known for years, back to Cleopatra. She was like, I guess that was part of her beautifying regimen. But it's been known for years to have those properties to regenerate. It's been known to be used in burn centers because it helps go down several layers of the skin to hydrate the skin in between the little skin binding, and give it the hydration and the nourishment and the moisturizing that it needs. So if you have texturizing issues because of the hair bumps, because of razor bumps, because of acne, prior acne or whatever, I would really suggest the Royal Jelly, and our newest one, which is the Global Longevity Balm, because it has the hydrochloric acid, which that product is known for being able to hold 1,000 times its own weight in fluid, water. Okay, so by doing so, it's going to super hydrate your skin. And again, that is the most important ingredient for your skin. So I'm happy to set you up with someone to come and do a facial for you, do an assessment to see which of our lines would be best for you. If you already know you have texturizing issues that you want to smooth out and hydrate, then just go on my website. You can push the button on here that says shop now to take you right to my website. You can order the Royal Jelly by itself, or you can order the whole system, which would have the cleanser, 2 serums. One would be for hydration and the other one would be for pore minimizing. And it has the Royal Jelly and also the skin, the solar protection. The solar protection is awesome because unlike other sunscreens on the market, it has vitamin C and chicory root, which then helps diminish dark misnomers on our skin. It helps with the texturizing and so forth. So for the absolute best for your skin, I would recommend the complete system with the Royal Jelly. And by ordering it online, you can do our Stay Royal plan. Our Stay Royal plan allows you to put in the duration of when you want your product sent to you. The product by itself, without the Stay Royal program, is $169. But don't freak out yet, because it's better. If you go with the Stay Royal plan, you get 5 products. The cleanser, 2 serums, and you can have either 2 hydrations or 2 pore minimizers. Now, if you have oily, go with the pore. If you have dry, go with the extra hydration. If you have a combination, then you can get one of each, but you get 2 serums. The solar protection and the global longevity Royal Jelly, which has the active Royal Jelly peptides. And that is the one that's going to really help retexturize your skin so that it's smooth, so that the blemishes and signs of acne, signs of hair bumps, razor bumps will be drastically diminished. When you put in the system to order the Stay Royal program, you get the choice of getting 60, 90, or 120 days. I personally recommend 90 days because if you're doing it twice a day, you don't need but a very small amount of the product. It is so cost effective that I can't imagine that you need 60 days. Okay, so I would recommend start with the 90 days. If you find that you need more, you can go in and change it. But that's the best program, the best plan for you is the Royal Jelly Stay Royal program plan. So again, to order that, you just hit the shop now button on this site. It'll take you to my website, and then you'll see the little scroll arounds for Stay Royal. You put that in your shopping cart, and then you pick your duration. Go with the 90 days. You go with the pore minimizer, which is the vitamin A if you have oily skin, or if you have dry skin, you go with the vitamin E, which is the extra hydration. And I promise you, will see a difference. Jafra has a money-back guarantee. For 14 days, you can return the product to me. And I pretty much tell you that within the 14 days, you will see a difference. In fact, on a number of my pages, you'll see a video on SharenD Spa RT Experience or SharenD Davis Independent Jafra Consultant. There are videos with the creator, our head scientist who created the Royal Jelly system. And she explains about the product, and she's giving us a 15-day challenge. So I would love you to join the 15-day challenge, order the product, take the 15-day challenge. You will know by then that this is the product for you. And not, give me a call and we'll take care of that. So either go ahead on my website and order, which is the best way to go because you'll get the product so much faster, or you can give me a call. But the website's the best, fastest, most time efficient avenue for you. This is SharenD. And answering the question is, what does my skin need? My skin needs water. My skin needs to be cleansed. My skin needs to be toned. Now, let me tell you, the Royal Jelly system, though, has in the cleanser, it has the cleanser and toner in one. So it takes out a whole extra step. Very effective. It needs moisturizing. So that's the answer to the question. Your skin needs water. Your skin needs to be cleansed. Your skin needs to be toned. Your skin needs to be moisturized. Your skin needs and deserves to be loved. SharenD, hosting Jaffa Distinguished Men. I really appreciate you and value you in my life and in my business. And I hope that I've answered some questions for you tonight that was of value to you, your skin, about what it is you need. Water, cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. Have a great night. This is SharenD.